yeah. Oh yeah. What's up? Y'all out. Get it.
Good reason to come out.
Live.
Yeah, it's the season.
Uh-huh.
Niggas gon' dumb out.
You know
I'm
what,
riding with
like
my
that,
gun out
you
just in
heard?
case I got a bug out. I'm running with the hate, cause I ain't
DJ
breakers.
Shabby in the building. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
What up, kid?
What's going on, Pimp?
I'm feeling good, man.
Yeah, man, it's a good time to be alive.
Yeah.
Grill season, barbecue season turning up, you know.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. I need a burger or something off the
Nice
grill.
little
Some
steak,
cheese.
fresh off, right?
I say, you know how I like it.
Word.
A little cheese.
Little cheese, just a little bit.
cheese, know what I'm saying?
Word.
Word, yo, we got a special guest on the line today, B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You should love this one.
Yeah. I love DJ guests, you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yo, we got DJ S&S on the line. Yo, S, what up, kid?
Yeah.
In all that.
What's goody?
Welcome to Live at the Barbershop, B.
What's up, yo? Thank you for having me, Mo.
Word, how you feeling, man?
I'm good. Just finished going live. I did a Tupac and Ice Cube shit for their birthday.
Fire. That's dope.
I was on live, but I would love to did it on Zoom, but last minute shit. I ain't tripping about it though.
Man.
Mm-hmm. Yo, how's that working for you right now with all the that internet shit? You pretty savvy with the technology?
Well, I got my man. He friend of mine. He's swabby with that shit. So he schooled me to how to make my shit come out clear on Zoom, and people loving it. Like, I do the Sunday night R&B Sundays with me, Fendi, and Jadakiss.
Okay.
So the people been chiming in for the last 2 weeks. We had out of 192 people each week, and it's just playing slow jams and R&B, and fast R&B. But the fact that I went over there because I got tired of getting cut off on Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah, that shit is whack.
Yo, S, back up a little bit and see if you could pick your phone up or your video thing a tiny bit because it's cutting off the top of your head.
Let me see. So all right. So let me do it like this.
Yeah, I ain't want you to go through the whole interview with a half a head.
Okay, is it better now?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Huh?
You hear
Jay
me?
said, what'd you say? Come forward a little more?
Move back.
Move back a little bit, S.
Why move back?
That's too far, yeah.
We got the
I
engineer
think it's
here.
cool.
He's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
He's cool right
Nah,
there.
he cool.
Yeah, he's good right
Now I
there.
see you. Yo, let's start it off, B, with the mixtapes. How'd you start that shit?
Watching Brucey B and do the mixtapes. But they was really doing it wasn't really the mixtape then. It was like they was in the clubs. So, being a rooftop back in the days, that's where all the hustles was at. So when the tapes was coming out, to have one of them tapes was special.
Wow.
So as a DJ, I didn't know nothing about all that stuff till I started getting my own. Till I got my own little equipment, and I started let me start doing some tapes. And then Kid came out. Kid got popular. Well, he was already out, but then he got popular, and then after that, it went magic, and I just started doing the mixtapes from there.
Okay.
So once we see Kid do it, and I'm like, well, that's what I do. I DJ. I got to talk on the mic as well. So Kid and Bruce and Kid and Star Child and them gave the blueprint.
Mm-hmm.
Star Child Hollywood. They gave the blueprint, and Starsky, rest his soul. They gave the blueprint, and Kid and Bruce, took it. And the Kid took it and made it worldwide.
Okay. Yo, you always had like a special niche. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would say S&S, Ron G, Dog Time. He had a couple other, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had like a certain sound. When you listen to the tapes, you already knew what you was looking for.
That was the purpose of when we was, I know when I was looking at it, I didn't want to sound too much like Kid. Like, I didn't want to sound like Kid. And, Kid already had niggas that was mimicking Kid. So I didn't really want to mimic nobody.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? Damn it. Fucking phone keep dropping. I didn't want to mimic to nobody. I didn't want to mimic nobody.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm from Harlem and I wasn't trying to mimic nobody. So I was trying to do my own style. I used to, when I go to when I'm in the bathroom washing up, I used to look in the mirror and practice talking over records. Cause I already, always the DJ, we always got music in our brain.
Uh-huh.
There's always something playing in your mind
Okay.
as a DJ. So I was always bopping to, do a different song. I would think of a song, so that song was playing in my mind, and I'm picturing myself talking over it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I prepared myself, and I had got better talking on the mic.
Okay. Yo, you know what's ill with DJs? It's like when y'all hear music, y'all hear that shit different. Cause I got a couple DJ friends and they be like, yo, you know what it sound good with this song? And like, so they DJing when they listening to music. You know what I'm saying? You do the same shit?
Mm-hmm. It's a DJ thing. That's all it is.
Word.
That shit ain't never touched me, B.
Like, yo, do this melody right here. You
Word.
steal a melody from somebody else.
That shit never touched me.
Word.
Yo, I used to go with my man crib, right? Yes, and he had equipment. And I niggas like, yo, don't touch my turntables, dog. Cause I used to fuck up his records.
That's how I got good. I didn't have equipment. My man, my best friend lived around the corner. His grandmama bought him a turntable and a mixer for Christmas. Was it Christmas? Or his birthday? I'm sorry, for his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I was always at his house every day, so he didn't know too much about it. But we came up with our block, for the Treacherous 3.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched the Treacherous 3, and we was in the parks all the time. The park jam, we was watching the guys on our block DJing in the park, and they was doing on 2 turntables. We only had 1.
Mm-hmm.
So we figured if we didn't have 2, we couldn't really do nothing. But then he started practicing, I started practicing, or just on one hand at first, the hand which we were good at, and then we got better as that time. But then my man didn't want to take it too much. So I used to be in his house, and then he got 2 turntables, and I was up in his crib every day, practicing, the headphones on, getting better, then scratching until I got my own shit. And then when I got my own shit, it was lights out after that.
I couldn't tell you shit, right?
Yo,
I was up every day.
Word.
Yo, when you started, and then you fucking with the turntables, and I know the shit went to, was it CD after that, and then computer.
Yeah.
Were you with the times each time it changed?
Well, I had the CDJs. Like Biz was the first person with CDJs when they first came out. Right? I don't think that was 2001.
Okay.
If I'm correct.
Yep.
Biz had them before anybody. So Biz, what happened was me and Biz was under the same management at the time, and Biz was like, "Yo," I said, he said, "Come down to Maryland." Cause I had a party in DC, and I was gonna go back home. I was like, "I gotta do this Timberland mixtape." He said, "Don't worry about it. You can do the mixtape in my crib. I got some things where you can cut both of the CDs." I said, "Man, get the fuck out of here. You ain't got no shit like that." So when I got to his crib, I seen the CDJs.
Change
we burned 2 CDs. We burned another CD up that I had the Timberland album that he was coming out with, Timberland Magoo album. I had the album, and he gave me the joint, and I put it, and I made a copy of it, and I sat there and I was cutting them joints like these turntables back and forth. So when I turned the shit in, Timberland was like, "Yo, how the fuck you was cutting?" Like, cause no one knew what them shits was about. It was out. Biz got it from London. Biz got his from London. His man in London, I bought him, and then he was like, "Yo, how the hell?" Tim was like, "Yo, how the hell you was cutting up my album? Like, you was cutting up every song." I was like, "Nigga had these things called CDJs," and he was like, "Yo, you just made my whole mixtape sampler crazier because I was cutting shit up." So, and then I got mine when Biz had ordered mine. And when I got mine, I was bringing my shit to parties. I was taking my shit to different parties because I was doing my
transformation. And that's let me tell you, man, that transformation was hard as a motherfucker.
Yeah, it was because you
Cause
had
I
to
was going
download
wax.
mad shit.
I had to sit there
Yeah.
night in, night out. Wax the CD. Wax the CD.
Word.
Wax the CD. Line wire CD.
Word.
Like
Goddamn.
I had to do all that shit, and give me about 3 weeks. I had everything copied. Everything copied, and that's when I had my book, my
That's
CD
all
book.
you needed was a CD book, 2 CD books.
And my CD book. I was carrying them shit to the club. The most club didn't have CDJ, so I was carrying my shit to the club, and I was doing the work. I was like, okay, but it was less work than, and then, that should work for me. And then the computer shit came, and I said, I ain't gonna switch. But then I fucking around with Self and them guys. Everybody had them. DJ Will had them. Self had computer.
Yeah.
Everybody, the young niggas that started getting computers. So I said, you know what? I ain't gonna be the old nigga. You ain't gonna have me out there looking like an old nigga. So I went and got me a computer and I set it up. I didn't know how to cue point or nothing. I just put all the music in the crate. I designed all the crates, but I didn't have them just the way I wanted them. So when I first tried to DJ on them, I'm saying, where the fuck is this records? Like I'm scrambling. I was scrambling bad. Then Self laughing. He's like, oh, look, you gotta put them shits in the way you would want to do it. And he showed me once they showed me, it was Rap City. Done. Then I got nice on it. Then after that, I ain't never looked back. I slept with my computer.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, every day in, day out, my nigga, I swear to God, I wasn't even paying attention about no pussy or nothing. I was all about that computer. I had to get my shit right. And as I got my shit right, got my shit cue pointed, then I started getting technical with the computer shit and started learning more and more and more about computers in case some shit happened, then I at least know what's going on.
Okay.
And, that's when I tell all DJs that you got to get computer literate because if something go wrong, you fucked.
That's a fact.
You can't call your man. You can't wait for your man to do it. You got to know what to do. So
big fact.
I had to skill myself on that. And, that's why I started getting different computers. So now I'm a computer collector now. I'll be collecting shit out the pawn shops.
That's what's up.
Niggas be selling them shits. Getting shit for $500. Oh, let me get that. Let me get that. So I make copies. I'll duplicate my DJ shit, and I'll make about 3 copies. I got 3 copies, 3 laptops sitting right back here. Copies. They all, you know what I mean? They got everything I got. They got on there. So it's my backups.
Okay.
Crates and everything.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make sure I did all that so that I have my backup. So in case anything happened, I had one problem when I was in Philly. I was in Philly and the fucking I put the player record and that shit turned pink.
Oh shit. Yeah.
And then when it turned pink, another one turned pink. Then another one. Next thing you know, I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And the party going on?
Party was only 3 people came.
Oh.
I was playing, I swear to God, I was DJing through the iTunes.
Damn.
I had a wire with me that I could plug into the mixer, and I was playing through the iTunes.
That's crazy.
You did that all night?
All night.
That's crazy. And that was gonna be my question to you. Like, you ever had a situation where you got, jammed up and because I DJ for 20 years plus, you know what I mean, myself. So you run into situations where you're like, fuck.
That was the only time that ever happened. That was the only time it happened. And I said, you know what? I'm too scared that shit happening again.
Yeah.
So I just got on my grinding and started learning how to do them shits more and take care of your computer. You gotta take care of your computer like you take care of your girl.
That's a fact. That's a big fact.
You got to. Like my shit got low RAM, right? Cause I only got 8 gigs in there. Like, nigga, this week I'm gonna drive to Raleigh, my man. Going to drive to Raleigh and nigga put more gig, some more RAM on my shit.
Would that make it run faster?
Yes. Like when you keep those windows open, like you keep YouTube open and you keep you got another application open. When you put all the applications open, that uses memory. It uses RAM. It uses RAM. So if you ain't got enough RAM, after a while your shit gonna fuck up. And you don't want that.
Yo, when you first start DJing, did you look at all the guys that a lot of these guys are your friends? Did you look at them as competition or
course.
Like, yo, I'm just doing me?
Nah, of course. I would pay attention. Gotta pay attention, my nigga. You don't pay attention, you be lost in the sauce.
Who you think was your biggest? Like, damn, this motherfucker keep coming at me, boy.
Kid.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be. I didn't think nobody else. I didn't put nobody else in my category but Kid. And I said, I'm gonna get to that level where I'm on the same equal playing ground. And I did.
Now.
And I did. So we all, Kid is crazy with it. Kid crazy with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel, and he'll tell you himself that I'm on the same playing field as him.
Yo, it's a couple dudes that's up there. You got with Jazzy Jeff.
They're different guys.
Yeah, everybody got their own swagger. That's why I love it.
Kid's different. He could cut. He can cut and scratch. He got the mic game. He got knowledge of records, and he's fast with it. Kid can get in and out of a record faster than anybody I've ever seen. So I model myself on that. The techniques of DJing, the cutting and scratching, know how to switch records, know how to be, in and out, know your cue points, know the records. You got to know knowledge of records. That's the most important thing. Knowledge of records.
Yeah.
And that's what Biz told me. Before Biz started trying to be a DJ, Biz used to come get me at 8:30 in the morning. My grandma used to cook meals for him. You know what I mean? And he'll come get me, and we'd be out all day long buying records. That's what we'd be doing, buying records. And what he told me, one Julie always told me that no DJ ever told me. He told me this. No other DJ told me this. Yo, you got to learn out of town. You got to learn all type of different records. It's not just New York records. You got to learn some records. So at first, me being from Harlem, I'm on my Harlem shit. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So we went to Jersey, had a party in Jersey, me and Biz. So it's thugged out in there. When I say thugged out, they got hoodies and boom. So I'm playing all the shit. Back there, Wu-Tang and Janae DJ was the hottest record in the country. Hottest record in New York. Everywhere. Janae DJ. I played all that.
Okay.
Them people did not motherfucking move. Soon as Biz get on, his first record was, I'm surprised to see your footsteps out the door. Them motherfuckers jumped up like it was the Benjamins.
Word. Yeah, Jersey, like it's a whole...
I'm talking about the niggas with the hoodies and the army jackets. They jumped up and started doing this Jersey club shit. Next thing you know, Biz went into an hour of club music and got the motherfuckers going. And all the shit that I played, he came right back after that, and he played, and he kicked my ass that night. I ain't ashamed to admit it, but that nigga bust my ass last night. And I said, he said, I told you, listen to me, I'm telling you. And I listened to Biz ever since that day.
Yeah, once you go across that bridge, it's different, man. It's like a different,
That shit is a different animal.
Word.
It's a different animal. And if you're whack, they will boo you. Yeah. And they'll come throw you out the booth. Jersey niggas is real adamant about that. So it taught me to get better. And once I started learning the records and everything, I ain't never had that problem no more. Anywhere I went, out of town, anywhere. I knew the records, even the young shit now. I got all the young shit. With the young niggas, I can play in a crowd for 19 and older right now. Or 16 and up. I got all their records.
You got a certain spot you like to rock out?
Well, ain't no more spots. It's like whatever. It's like spots.
That's a fact. Conversation changed there.
The spots around the country, different spots. Like DC had a club called Love back in the days. I used to be there a lot. Houston, they got a joint called Prospect Park. That's my man's club. I'll be there. In Dallas, these guys, which are DJs. They're DJs. They're promoters, but they're DJs. They're real good DJ too. My man, IE, Steve Nice. These guys are good DJs. They the hot niggas in Dallas. But when they do that New York and Dallas football shit, they call me to come DJ because they're like nobody else can rock our crowd like you can.
Okay,
that's dope.
The niggas gave it up. Like yo, as you put the fact that you got the New York niggas here, they already there. But I got the Dallas niggas rocking with the New York niggas. Like 2 years for the last 2 years, it's been a movie. Like I had the New York niggas so hyped. We in Dallas. I got video too. We in Dallas and niggas going New York, crazy in Dallas. Took over the party. Like took over the party.
Yeah, that's
yo.
fire.
What about a record that you was like, yo, every time I play this shit,
Benjamin.
All about the Benjamins?
I played Benjamins for 45 minutes one night.
Yo,
like you ask Clark Kent, you ask anybody that was in that era, they'll tell you. S is known for playing records back to back to back to back to back. You know what I mean? Like even when I did we was in Cancun 2004. I did the party. You know, Cancun, the Fiesta weekend, the big weekend, Cancun.
Yeah.
They be having Memorial Day weekend. So that's the year Big Meech flew all the people from Atlanta on the plane.
Shoot, that shit was movie.
When he had Lil Jon, Jermaine, LeBron James, all the niggas was at that party. So on this side was LeBron. The whole Atlanta was on one side. New York and Jersey and Philly was on another side. And that's the weekend where I broke Lean Back.
Ooh.
I played Lean Back for about an hour. My nigga, hold on. Let me bring. Hold on. I'll bring it up for you. I'm gonna bring the video up.
Okay.
Of Jeezy saying it. I'm gonna bring the video of Jeezy saying it to Fat Joe. Hold on. I'm gonna play it.
Right. Hey, but I tell you this though, me and Meech and the whole band, we go out to Cancun, like 300 deep. Take the whole Atlanta, everybody, all the strippers, everybody. We go to this club called The City. So we all walk to the club every night. Like we leave the hotel because we got the whole hotel rented out. Yo, let me tell you something. Wherever SNS is right now, you just need to sit here. Just some love. I don't care if it's a bottle of champagne. DJ SNS, what I tell you, has played Lean Back 3,000 times. That was the only song he played the whole night. Listen, I knew Lean Back front to back. I've never heard a record played that much in my life, bro. Like, no cap. Like, he broke Lean Back in Cancun. Trust me. Tell you something.
That's fire. That's fire.
You know what I'm saying?
What does Fat Joe say about that?
Well, I'm saying
I know he got to love you for that one.
Fat Joe saw me, right? The nigga came to Harlem. My man Purse run with Fat Joe. So Purse like, yo, Joe want to see you. He's like, we coming to Harlem, gonna fuck with you. So boom, all right. Niggas came to my block. Nigga Joe came to give me a hug and said, yo, how that shit was rocking? He said, what made you just use Lean? He said, what make you use Lean Back? I say the dynamic of the record was one of those records. Like it had that when that intro finished and that beat dropped.
That's a fact.
It had that type of dynamic. So I just kept playing it. New York was in the building. I got tired of niggas. Everybody was on BMF's dick. BMF, blah, 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 blah. Nigga, I took that. My nigga, let me tell you something. When I was playing them records, now I'm high up in the ceiling. Like I'm high up in the air. And they all in different sections. The city holds 5,000 people. There's 5,000 people in this club.
Crazy.
Yo, LeBron, Jermaine, Big Meech came to, even Big Meech came upstairs. Like, the niggas came. Like, that's the first time that I met Jeezy. But I didn't even really meet him because I had the record. The record with him and Bun B. Remember the record with him and Bun B?
Yeah.
I had the record. Because that's what my thing is. I like to get records from them. Like I said, I like to get my records from all around the country. The hot records. That record was the hottest record. Nigga told me that was the hottest record in Atlanta, and Earwax. The record store Earwax, it used to be right next to Visions in Atlanta. He was like, it's the hottest record. It was on bootleg, and I had it. And I played that shit in Atlanta. I played that shit in Cancun, and they went crazy. And Jeezy respect me for that. He's like, yo, you being a New York nigga had that record before niggas in Atlanta had it. Like, nigga gave me same thing with T.I. I had T.I.'s album one night. We DJing this night 50 Cent was hot. This nigga 50 was hot.
Yeah.
This one 50 was scorching.
Yeah, his shit was different.
T.I. was just, there was no Rubber Band Man or none of that. That's when he had to make the first album. T.I.'s very first album was out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
That's when he had the New York sound and shit on it.
Yeah.
So he was there in the building, and it was me, Fahrenheit, and DJ Trauma. Not Drama, but Trauma. Nigga, he be with David Chappelle, David Chappelle's DJ. So the nigga, Jeter, Jason Jeter, his manager, T.I.'s manager, came to the thing and asked Fahrenheit, you got T.I. album? He was like, nah. Nigga said, you got it? Nigga said, nah. I said, I have it. Nigga said, SNS, you got it? I said, yeah, I had the album. And I gave it to I DJ'd for that thing so that T.I. can have it so he can perform 2 or 3 records.
Okay.
Because, he remember, 50 in Atlanta, and Atlanta knew the records.
Word.
But, he in Atlanta, so he had to look good. T.I., that's when T.I. was wearing backpacks back then. So
old school.
So it was that. So I saw T.I. a bunch of times, and T.I. will tell you the story, and he'll be like, yo, that was respect. He said that's the night Vivica Fox jumped on 50 Dick. He had on stage.
That was the night history was made.
Wow.
But I ain't lying, real talk. She was in the crowd, and she was trying her hardest to go get 50. So I knew 50 from way back when Trackmaster days.
Okay.
But I hit 50. I said, 50. I said, yo, Vivica Fox trying to get at you. He said, where? And he was on stage, and somebody else was performing. One of his guys performing, and he looked. He was like, oh shit, Vivica Fox. He's like, I get the fuck Vivica Fox. Yo, bring her up here. So he brought up on stage. So that's that New York Savage. That's that New York Savage shit. So
yeah.
He brought Vivica on stage and catered to her and had her on stage and sitting down, and she blushing, and I'm looking at 50. He looking at me winking. I say, yo, you bastard nigga from Queens. I know what you about to do. So he slides with Vivica that night. He takes Vivica and he leaves. So, and then I seen, T.I. and everything, and they gave me props for the record and everything. And so that kind of went a long way in the hood, in the streets of Atlanta when it came to artists, because I was known for, breaking records. I remember when we was in a club in North Carolina, in Greensboro, and Gucci was there. This is when Deb was managing Gucci.
Okay.
Deb Atney, she was managing Gucci, and I was on CDs still.
Okay.
I was on CDs still. When I had the CDs, I showed. They was like, yo, Gucci might perform. Deb said, Gucci might perform. You got his shit, I got his shit. So he came over himself and said, what you got? And he seen that I had CDs. I had 25 songs on one CD, 20 songs on the other. He was like, God damn. He go, you from New York. What are you doing with this music? This is all my South nigga. I said, yeah, I keep up. Nigga Gucci Man looked at me. He said, yo, I commend you. And the nigga gave me $100.
Dope.
Fire.
He gave me $100 for just me having records.
Uh-huh.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then after that, you know, we rocked out, and that's when Bricks was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Bricks was out of here.
Okay.
Like he was, and the joint with the other nigga, Make the Track.
Okay.
That was scorching.
Mm-hmm.
That was scorching. So, and I had all that. I had all those records because I was, DJ for the young niggas.
Mm-hmm.
And and that's how my respect got to where it is in the street, especially in the South.
Okay.
Same thing with Nelly. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Nelly. I went on tour with Nelly in 2003. I was on that Nelly tour.
Oh,
my
fine.
job, well, same thing with Cash Money. Cash Money, my man Big June bought Baby, who's the first thing to bring Baby in New York.
Okay.
And that's how I met Baby, Slim, and Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? I met them. I met Baby's all his henchmen, all his gun niggas. I met all them niggas. I got cool with them niggas so much that when I went to New Orleans, I ain't never had a problem.
Fire.
Super dope, yo. It gotta be great being a DJ, man.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
I mean,
y'all get it all.
The basic part of DJing is your relationships.
Yep.
You gotta capitalize off your relationships. If they know, you know how this game, you know how act, you know how artists are. Artists is your friend if you can benefit them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a purpose that they can take advantage of, they'll fuck with you. Same thing like me and Gotti. You know what I mean? I can pick the phone up and call Yo Gotti. Yo Gotti, what's up, my nigga? What up, S? How you doing, S? Rick Ross used to call me at 7 a.m. because niggas know they had to get them Memorial Day weekend. They know they had to get them records to me because the weekends they know I was the nigga to get them records to for the weekends. Mm-hmm. Just like in Miami, when they were doing Jadakiss birthday party, they had me doing it. And we used to we did 5 years in a row making that shit go crazy. That was right after Cancun that ended. I started going to Cancun in 06. And then Jadakiss having his parties, I think in 07, 08, 07 to like 12.
Okay.
Like 12, like 2012. And always that cameo.
Yo, we like to do a thing on Live at the Barbershop. We be like, yo, if you close your eyes and then I just say a word and then you tell me what comes to your head, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
if I be like the tunnel.
Remarkable. Legendary. 2 words for you. Like I was there tonight, Big and Jay was battling over the bar.
Damn.
Buying bottles.
Damn.
And Jay outdid Big at the time because Big was like, I ain't spent all my money I just got.
Straight up.
I remember that night.
Yo, what about the night that Buster did that record that he had that boom 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 boom?
Well, it went crazy. It went crazy.
Was you in there
Running
that
in the
night?
tunnel. You know how remarkable the tunnel was? Yeah, I was there that night. This is how remarkable the tunnel was. There was no VIPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's dope.
There was no VIPs.
Ain't no rope.
Yo.
Ain't no rope, no VIP, no nothing. But that's how Jay used to roll in the clubs back then.
Okay.
Jay was at the bar. Jay and his 10 niggas, they was at the bar and they had bottles of Cristal at the end of the bar. They had only Cristal on the bar. So you can see the shift with the women. The women is shift over to go towards them because them niggas are the one that pop in the bottle. There was no lights. There was none of that shit on bottle. Just they could see it.
Yeah.
They can see niggas with them gold bottles sitting up there and they having
Face
and they
value.
doing they doing toast. They doing toast, right?
Uh-huh.
They're not doing the regular toast with the cups and the champagne. They got
Bottles.
the champagne bottles and they put them in the air like, yeah. Like you with your niggas.
Yeah,
So
shit different.
it's a different feeling. So everybody got bottles in their hand.
Mm-hmm.
All 10 niggas have bottles in their hand. You don't see that when you go to some niggas don't be doing it. You don't see that.
That's a lot of
The
bread
head
in the air.
nigga,
Yeah.
the head nigga who spent the money, he got bottles in there. But his team got cups in their hand.
Uh-huh.
That's not bossy. That's not bossy at all, man. Niggas be unbossy, man. That shit ain't bossy.
It's unbossy, bro.
It's unbossy.
Yo, S, I was in Asbury Park, right? And you know, I used to cut uptown and shit. So
Asbury. Ooh. I used
word,
to go.
it's
My
shit
man used to
lit,
bring
right?
me to Jersey. My man from Jersey used to bring me to Asbury.
It's shit super lit.
And
I
Jersey
seen
niggas
one of my
wild
mans
ass.
from Harlem, and he used to always tell me about how much money he used to get in Jersey. So it just so happened I seen this nigga in Asbury Park in the club, and he with a bunch of his niggas, and that's how the movie played out. Them niggas ordered mad bottles. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, yo, Mel, I know you fuck with that Henny. Don't go too far. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This nigga passing out bottles like this, S.
That's how you supposed to, man.
That's how you're supposed to do
Let
it.
your niggas.
It's only right.
Why? Because you know what's gonna happen? Niggas that do that, and then some niggas that buy bottles, and they won't let their niggas touch the bottles. But as soon as a bitch come over and she grab a bottle,
That's
they'll
a
let a
fact.
bitch grab a bottle because it
That's
looks
a big
sexy.
fact.
Yeah.
Word.
Fuck out of here, nigga. I'm your
Word.
day one, nigga. You gonna let a bitch rise over me?
Yeah.
Come on, nigga. For some pussy?
I mean,
Yeah.
that sucker shit.
That sucker shit. Word.
Yo, S, my man said, yo, Mel, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, nigga, I can't drink all this shit. Yo, I'm like this. And all his man was like, yo, I fuck with this nigga, son. I fuck with this nigga, son. Cause yo, S, I'm like this. Yo, everybody, yo, Mel, I'm like, get busy, nigga.
Yo,
get
half of the
busy.
time when I buy a bottle at the club, I'm already drunk anyway.
Yeah.
So, so everybody gonna get drunk with me. Goddamn it!
Absolutely.
Word.
You supposed to share the wealth.
Word. That's
Shit
a
of wealth.
fact.
Everybody get drunk. I said, nigga, I can't get drunk. Like, I gotta drive, nigga, to New York. I'm not staying here.
I said
But-
that's why I don't drink.
But
I
yo,
know I
S,
gotta drive.
I wound up staying there.
In the hotel,
I had to do a little overnight, little
the
short stay.
hotel and go to sleep,
Yeah, a
nigga.
little
Word.
short stay, only 3 hours.
Yo, I'm in Asbury one night, S, and I had a Jetta with some chrome wheels on it, right? So I see Ron. So the first nigga I see is Black Fred. He like, yo, what up, man? Yo. Then I see Patty Poot, yo. So then next thing you know, yo, my nigga Mel up in here with the motherfucking Jetta with the chrome wheels outside. You nigga ain't see that shit? Yo, woo. Yo, so many people flocked to me, was like, how the fuck you know that nigga, son? I was like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
Yeah, that happens, man.
Yeah,
Let's talk about a shout out.
the
Like,
DJ shout outs, man.
yo, is that epic for y'all? Because it was epic for me that night.
Shit, nigga, the nigga Brucey B used to sell his mixtapes in Rooftop for $40. Sometimes for the hustlers, he would sell it to them for $100
Okay.
because he shouted them out.
The exclusive, yeah.
The Alpos, the Rich Porters, the AZs, they get their shout out, and them niggas to pay for that mixtape. $100 is nothing, you know that.
Yeah. I
That
like
mob style and all niggas, they have to pay for that shit.
Word.
Got something to say to the homegirls from around the way.
The chick, my nigga, shout outs. Like Taz can take you to a different place. I remember I DJ for these niggas in Patterson, New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
Right? So, New Jersey niggas in Patterson. Wow.
Yeah.
That's some 10th Street, 12th Ave niggas. So, on the mixtapes, they brought me out there and I got cool with them. One of their team niggas, I got cool with them. So I shouted them niggas out on mixtapes. Nigga, I'm shouting out 10th Street, 12th Ave. My niggas on 10th Street, 12th Ave. Them niggas brought me out there more than any other DJ. Why? Because everybody knew I shouted their team out. They that's their area. I shouted the niggas out. Then I started learning more shit about Patterson. I started shouting everybody out. And Patterson loved me, man. They brought me out there more than Newark. Then I started fucking with Newark. The Little Bricks 151 Baxter Terrace on there. That's when them niggas started getting me respect in Newark. They started bringing me in Newark. The street niggas in Newark was bringing me all the time.
Okay.
So then, and that's how I kind of overcame a lot of DJs, because me just being in the streets all my life, being around heavy hitter niggas, got me. I know how to act around the presence of being a street nigga, because that's what I was around all my life. Even though my grandmother brought me up well, but I wanted to learn the street life. The street life was, my uncles was hustlers. So that's one thing my uncle always said, you're going to have to learn the street life. That'll make you survive.
Yeah.
He said, that book smart shit is cool, but you got to learn the streets. He said, if you ever get to a situation where this book smart shit ain't paying you the money, you got to learn how to get money.
It's a fact.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's what I came through. I used to sell mixtape hand to hand, nigga. Like this shit was dollar bottles, nigga. I was going in.
He said dollar bottles. He took it back with that. That's some Harlem shit.
Yeah, nigga. I was living in a bridge apartment. My man Carl used to live in a bridge apartments. I nigga bought them dollar bottles up there. He had fiends lined up like that shit was a fucking hair salon. You know, I was like, this all for dollar bottles? My man John Strickland, God bless his dad, used to play ball. They used to call him Big Panda at 55th. If you ever been fit, he lived in a bridge apartment, and he, when I got him out there, I was my only friend. So then I got cool with all the niggas up there. Then I was watching the operation. I said, damn, so I could tell mixtapes like that. And that's what I was doing. I was running through niggas' hoods. I was in Parchester. I was in Parchester. I was in Castle Hill. I was in Soundview. That's how I got cool with Tracks, Minnesota, Moneyballs played. The niggas was from Webster. They're from 69th and Clay. I was in Either War. I used to play football with the niggas in Either War. This S&S shit, let me tell you, this S&S shit, I built my name, but the fact of the matter that my parties I used to throw, the Reebok shits, and just being the mixtape DJ shouting niggas out, that shit did me super wonders for my street cred. Because everybody knew me and they're like, S is such a cool nigga. So back in the day, you know, you couldn't walk through certain territories.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
You had to know somebody.
I'm a Harlem nigga in Either War Project playing football with these niggas every Sunday. I have more respect in Either War than Flex had, and Flex lived right across the street from Either War. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew them niggas, and I played football with them every Sunday. I used to come up there, just come way up there, get on the train, and go way up there from Harlem just to play football with these niggas.
But you were riding that D?
What I took? I forgot the train I took. I forgot, bro. I forgot how to get the Either War Project from Harlem. Was it 5 train? 5 train, ain't it?
5?
Is it the 5 train?
I believe so.
That's the 5 train. That's over there. That's that. Yeah, that's 5 train.
That's what I grew up at, Either More.
Crazy, it's crazy. Well, you're right in the outcut. That's the Co-op City. What's the project behind Co-op City?
That's
Valley.
fucking
The Valley.
Yeah.
The Valley.
Niggas
I
different
had
over
the
there.
Valley. Oh, nigga, I used to play their records. That was the other shit that niggas didn't do. I got credit for playing records. Like, I got cool with Showbiz and AG and Party Artie, got Rest the Dead, Party Artie. I got cool with them because I was playing records. B.O. was like my nigga. Like, B.O. used to call me every day. We used to be on the phone every day. Then me and Showbiz was on the phone. I didn't know Showbiz was a goon until I see him. I didn't know he was a goon until I see him in a party one day. And I said, oh, Show get busy. Oh, he get busy. Then my niggas Showbiz get busy, yes.
Yo,
and
you
then,
always had them fucking, like, you got some kind of ear for this shit because you'll catch them records when they, like, nothing. And then you be playing them shits and 2 weeks later, them shits is a hit.
You gotta have faith in yourself and the way it's done musically. You know what I mean? Like, every record can be a hit. Wow. But I know that when I was playing Diamond D records on the mixtapes, no one else was playing Diamond D but Capri. Me and Capri the only nigga playing Diamond D records. You know what I'm saying? And the whole DITC thing, Buck Wild was my friend at the time. The producer. Okay. He taught me how to do beats. He the one that told me to start playing new shit on mixtapes. Because him and DJ Easy LP was doing that.
Okay.
They were the first one to start playing new shit on mixtapes. And they was like, yo, S, you need to start doing this. And I listened, and I started, and that shit changed my whole career from there. My mixtape shit.
Yo, we got DJ Shavi in the building, S. You know what I'm
Shavi.
saying?
What's going on, player? Yo, what's your most memorable moment in hip hop? Like your most, like, you know.
Howard Homecoming.
Woohoo!
What
Howard
year?
Homecoming.
What year was that? What year?
96. No, 95.
Damn.
It was 95 Homecoming. And the promoter, well, the nigga Tracy Lee and them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Super dope record.
Tracy Lee and them wasn't even on yet though. But their crew was called RNF. And it was Tracy Lee, my man Kenny, Young Guru. They all team. They first thing to bring me to DC. So they did a party. They peoples did a party at the postal building. The United States Postal Building. Remember, you know that's at DC, right?
Yeah.
That shit is like 5 blocks long.
Word.
They did a party in the postal building. They had about 6,000 people in the postal building, bro.
That's crazy. How do you pull
Real
that?
talk.
Word, that's
So,
super lit.
I'm gonna tell you the lineup. This is the lineup that they had on. They had a show. It's not a party. They did a show. It was Big, Meth, Redman, EPMD, Mad Lion. What the fuck? It was 2 other people. No matter. So I did the joint, right? I'm DJing for Big at the time. Right? I'm DJing for Big. This was I went to DC because I was DJing for Big.
Yeah.
Plus I had the parties already, so Big paid for my travel and all that, and they just paid me to be at the party. My hotel room was taking that for Big. Big did all that. So that party was so crazy. So Big performing, and and I played a record while Big was performing. I dropped the Mad Lion record while Mad Lion was supposed to, Mad Lion was coming on.
Mad Lion.
Through Juicy, like when he got the second verse of Juicy, I threw Mad Lion on. So that rocked, the crowd went crazy. Mad Lion he wasn't tight. He wasn't mad. He didn't understand. He didn't get it.
He didn't get it at the time. He didn't get it.
They're used to the rhythms. When you play a rhythm and, they're used to that shit.
Yeah.
So, I saw Meth. Meth came up. I'm DJing on the thing, and Meth, I was the DJ for the whole thing, but I DJ for Big. So Meth grabbed my leg, was like, yo, what up? Him and Redman. I'm like, all right, okay. So I had the what? I had it on bootleg.
Oh, shit.
I had the what? So I said, yo, you gonna perform with Big? He said, I got the what? And he was like, okay. So Big and them ain't know it. So, Puff and Big on stage. So they finished with Juicy. And they're like, all right, good night. There's like, good night. They're like, good night. I said, I told a nigga Puff, I said, nah, hold on, Puff. I said, Big, I got another joint for you, man. They're gonna go crazy. He was like, what's that, S? What's that? And I played the what? My nigga, they went fucking nuts.
Nuts, right?
So Big didn't see Meth. Big didn't know Meth was there yet.
That's crazy.
Okay.
So Big did his verse against Tip the empty. All you heard was THOD, man. The fucking place erupted. They went crazy.
That's crazy.
So that's how they got on. They came on to their show because they supposed to go around the Big, and Big's last record was that. And they came on to that. And the niggas, he did the Army Chris, he started rocking. Yo, them motherfuckers lost their mind.
Yeah, that's
6,000 people jumping up and down, going crazy.
That's dope.
And then they performed. And when they performed, when Red performed, the nigga was it Redman? No, it was Meth. Meth climbed. It was something in the middle of the floor that was like a pole, some type of pole, not a pole, like an antenna like shit, but it was like a bulky shit. Like you gotta, this nigga climbed to the top of that shit like King Kong on the Empire State Building. He was holding on to this shit and rhyming, and the fucking crowd was going super nuts. He was doing he was doing MAATOD, man. Hey, you, I got that, man. Yo, they was loose. I've never been in no shit. That was like some mosh pit shit.
Yeah.
But the whole crowd was jumping. The whole crowd. You can hear that shit felt like it was an earthquake. Like the thunderous shit was going on.
That's crazy.
So Puff and them sitting there looking at these niggas, and Puff was like, yo. He was like, S, that was some clever shit you did. Don't you ever do that shit again. Don't you ever do that shit without telling me.
Yo.
That's lit.
That's fire.
Nigga Big said, fuck it. You killed that shit.
Yeah, you created history. You created a moment in history, bro. That shit is fire.
That shit. Like I took a risk. You know what I'm saying? That's what my career was always based off of. Taking risks.
Nah, that's the whole DJ shit. You gotta take risks, man. Shit crazy.
Like the Fat Joe, the Benjamin shit. Like, come on, man, nigga. I'm playing Benjamins for 40 minutes.
You never know how somebody's gonna react to that record, man. Like, word. But if you have
S, one of my mans from Mount Vernon and shit, my man Looney. Looney, what up? If you was on the tables and I tapped you and said, yo, can you shout out GHP and my man Looney? Because when I told him I was interviewing you, he was like, what? S&S, son? Yo, he got mad hype, son.
Nigga, I used to be in Yonkers. I used to do that, that elementary school Kissing I went to?
Uh-huh.
I used to DJ in that elementary school. I used to have parties in the auditorium part.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Looney, I said, what up? Remember the party they used to have in elementary? I used to be in the circle. I used to go to the circle and all that shit. I remember that's how I met X.
Okay.
My man Bundo from Harlem, he had X. Spanish nigga. He had X at the time. That's why X had that record, his first record was on a gray label. I forgot the name of that shit. That was X's first record, and no one would play it. They gave it to me because I'm from Harlem. And I knew Bundo and them. They gave it to me to play it. But I used to be up there. That's when it was just the Warlocks. It was just Chic and Kiss. You know, Styles was in jail. He just came home at the time. So, you know, I was up there with them niggas from the door. I never still got a freestyle from Chic. But the rest of them I never got a freestyle from.